Hello and welcome back to another Geared Up Garage video. My name is Jay, and in today's video we're going to be talking about what's happening with all of our lorries across the entire fleet. They could all be up for sale. This is not clickbait. I'm genuinely being serious. As some of you guys have probably seen on Facebook Marketplace and on TikTok as well, we put Slugsy up for sale. Now, I'll explain why we've put Slugsy up for sale a bit later on in the video, and there is a reason we're sitting on the Volvo at the moment. The reason we are with the Volvo right now is because the Volvo is going to be going away at the end of next week until show season to have a load of work done. I'm going to hopefully go up to Wisbeach where it's having the work done, and we'll be able to vlog and film some bits on this lorry that are being done. Dad wants to keep a lot of it a surprise as to what he's having done, but hopefully it will be really cool. Even though this lorry is going away to have some work done to it, some cosmetics bits done to it, it's still potentially up for sale. There must be so many of you guys out there at the moment that are so confused about what's going on and why we're doing this. Basically, me and Dad have sat down and we've had a conversation multiple times after the last few weeks. And what we've kind of come together with is that although we love the Volvo, it's a great lorry, Dad doesn't love the lorry. He's not in love with the truck. When you have something that requires as much love and attention as something like a classic lorry does, if you don't absolutely love the thing, then I'm afraid it just becomes a bit of a chore doing every job on it, and you don't want to put the time and the effort into it. If the right offer came up for the Volvo and the right money was produced, we would let it go. If anyone out there is interested in the Volvo and wants to pay sensible money for it, and I don't mean like, 15 grand, I mean like, come on, sensible money, then obviously drop myself a DM or message me any way that you can, and I'll have a look and we'll have a chat with it. Other than that, the Volvo will pretty much stay in service until such time that a reasonable offer comes up for it. He is trying with it. We are trying with it. We're going to be doing more and more of our own things with this truck to try and get it, a bit more personalized for Dad. Feels like it's a bit more his. But in terms of whether or not we keep it, that entirely depends on kind of what happens. If the right offer comes up for this lorry, then it will go. Something else that I'm going to be selling are these set of stacks here. I'm either going to give these away or they're going to be like 25, 30 quid, something like that. If anyone wants them, let me know in the comments below. I was going to put them on Legacy, but I'm now not too sure about what's happening with Legacy, as whether or not I want to put stacks on it, take the side pipes off, swap them for a set of stacks for a set of Eminoxes. I'm not too sure yet, but we've got a little bit to say about Legacy actually as well. Some of you would have seen on TikTok a while ago, I put up a video saying I was going to sell my 144 V8 and then quickly pulled it down. Legacy, my truck, my dream truck, or one of my dream trucks, something that I'm extremely lucky and privileged to have. Legacy, as you would have seen on TikTok, I did actually put up for sale, or I said I was going to sell it. I've been thinking with Dad, and I'm in two minds. Getting a Euro 6 curtain side lorry, a bit like Slugsy, and running that for the business for CWD, because at the minute we don't have a Euro 6 truck, and being so close to London, all of our work kind of dictates that we need to go into London, which obviously I can do with Slugsy, but it's going to cost like £300 or £400 more on the transport for London charge to go into London, so it's not really worth it for the customer, and it's definitely not worth it for us. So we were going to buy a Euro 6 to be able to do the work with that. To be able to have the Euro 6 curtain sider, we really need to think about what we're doing with lorries. And well, the other thing I was thinking of doing was selling this, buying a V8 tractor unit, stretching it into a curtain side lorry, and then we've got the best of both worlds. Then I've got a show truck that I can also use for work, but then that would involve getting rid of Legacy, which really sucks, because this truck is pretty much one of the main reasons why I love haulage, why I love what I do. I've always wanted a V8 Scania of my very own. And while she's starting to show her age now, we are slowly getting bits painted and done on this lorry to basically bring it up back into modern spec and show condition. So what I was gonna say was, what do you guys think we should do? I'm always interested to hear what you guys think are options and what aren't options. Do we sell this, invest the money in a V8 tag, stretch it to a curtain sider and run with that for CWD and Geared Up Garage? It ticks a lot of boxes. We can do work with it. It can be a merch store when we go to shows, and it can make plenty of pipe, legally of course. Or do we say, this is not an option. You cannot sell this truck. Don't let it go. Keep it, wait until the business does a bit better and then buy something else outright and run it with that. Which we could do. It's going to take a lot longer, but we could do that. Or my third option is, do we sell both the Volvo, Slugsy, and the Scania, combine all of them into one super truck, and then have one really, really awesome super truck, and maybe a little DAF LF or something to go around and do deliveries with. But the thing that leaves us on last is Sluggers. Now, I love Slugsy. Slugsy is the truck that survived Truckfest Lincoln. It's the truck that pulled through no matter what. It's my first truck, my first proper working truck. So it means a lot to me. It was owned by one of my good friends, Toby. And so there's a lot of history and a lot of connections with that truck. And you guys seem to really, really like it. But does it tick all the boxes? No, it doesn't at the moment. Could we turn that into our channel cult icon? Maybe. Would you guys like that lorry as much if it was done up and finished? If we sacked the V8s off, did Slugsy, turned Slugsy into like a mega show lorry, and then bought I can again buy like a DAF LF for work, and then we've got something that can go to work but also go to shows when it's not in London. Or do we let it go and cut your ties with it? Because that lorry is worth, we see it worth 9,000. A lot of people don't. It is one of three. It is pretty rare. However, the body on its own is probably worth 2 or 3 grand. The lorry is probably worth 2 or 3 grand. And that's at an export value. So someone that's going to keep that truck, 9 grand is a fair price. Is it worth letting go for as little as 9 grand? I don't know. There's lots of questions, not a lot of answers. We're in the middle of thinking all of these things. The reason uploads and things have been a bit hit and miss lately is just because of work. CWD has been keeping me so busy. The RHA and myself have been working tirelessly for National Lorry Week, which was a huge success, and we thank you everyone that posted and supported about that. So work is obviously taking over massively at the moment, leaving our time for projects and things limited at best. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think we should keep the lorries? Do you think we should sell them? What ones do you think we should do to maximize the business as well as the show season type of things as well? Let me know in the comments below. Obviously, I always love hearing what you guys have to say. I know it's not been a full-length video this week, but I just wanted to get something out there for you guys so you could see what was happening with me, with the lorries, with all of that stuff. Legends is being worked on as well. We're hoping that's going to be ready for the beginning of next year for a big unveiling video we're going to do then. Things are happening behind the scenes. It just takes a little bit of time, unfortunately. We don't have the budget that some of these other guys are playing on, so they just take that little bit longer, I'm afraid. Thank you everyone for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, you like, and you leave a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.